Welcome back to the Magical Mothering Method. I'm Stephanie Matthews, and this is week 50, the Divine Feminine Chakra Healing. This week we are going to look at our personal relationship that we have had with the feminine. And then we are going to welcome in and invite the Divine Feminine to really transmute and heal the relationship that we have had with the feminine. So our first relationship with the feminine was most likely our mother or our grandmother, aunt, our mother figure. So whoever that was to you, I would like for you to really look at that person in your mind's eye right now. We're going to actually utilize that person later on in the healing. And so I want you to think about their tone of that female figure. I want you to think about the way that they make you feel. The way that you see them. They are your first real experience with the feminine. And so we often hold these ideas as to what being feminine really is based off of this feminine or female figure that we had all growing up. And so as you're really starting to look at that person and feel in your body how the interactions and relationship that you have with this person really makes your body physically feel. Where in your body is this sensation located? As you begin to create more of this essence of this person surrounding you, notice what kind of emotions you get from being in the presence of this female essence. Now I want you to imagine, and you can actually physically do this. You can create 4 seats. 3 of those seats are going to be in front of you, and you are going to be sitting in this seat facing those 3 other seats. So you can do this physically. It's really a great way to physically integrate this healing, or you can just do so in your mind's eye. So I want you to have 3 seats in front of you. One of those seats is going to be for that female figure. And you are going to share with this seat all the ways that this female figure did not support you. Okay? In the next seat, you are going to be sharing with this female figure all the ways they did support you. And then in that final seat, this is where the seat is going to be for your magical mother or the divine feminine to sit. Okay? So you have 2 seats that are going to be for the same female figure in your life. That was most likely your mother or your mother figure. And then that other seat is going to be for the magical mother or the divine feminine to sit. So I want you to start off by really sharing with that female figure all the ways that they did not support you. So if you'd like to record this, you can pause this video right now, pull up your own recording, either video or voice recording on your own phone. And I want you to really share all of the ways that you are not or were not supported by this female in your life. And do so now. Now that you have shared all of the ways in which you have not been supported, I would like for you to turn to that other chair or that other seat. And I would like for you to share all the ways in which this female did support you. If it was anything like my own journey, I had a lot of buts come up when I did this. It was, I'm so grateful for the ways that you supported me. Yet there were so many memories that kind of came flooding in the ways that were not necessarily all the way there, right? They did the best that they could, but allowing for these memories, these experiences, these very bodily reactions to come up when we're talking about the feminine, so that we can really integrate a more healthy relationship with the feminine, is so important. So take a moment now and pause the video and record all the ways in which you were supported by this female in your life. Now that you have looked at both the ways that you were supported and were not supported by that female, that first female character or figure in your life, most likely your mother, I would like for you to remove those two seats completely. Just pick them up and put them away, and now only sitting in front of you is the divine mother, the divine feminine, your magical mother. I would like for you to now look at her. What does she look like? We've done this exercise before very early on in the root chakra, and so bring her back. What does she look like? What does she feel like? What energies does she give off to you? What does she smell like? Does she put a taste in your mouth? Is there an energy or a vibration, or is there any other external aspects that she shares and gives off to you? Take a moment and really write these down, pause the video, get a full embodiment of who and what she is sitting in front of you. Next, I'd like for you to physically get up and go sit in that chair. And when you sit in that chair, I want you to embody this divine feminine or magical mother. I want you to feel all those characteristics integrating and becoming one in your own body. And I'd like for her to speak directly to you and share with you some valuable wisdom or insights or what she feels about you. And then I want you, when you have heard and listened completely, I want you to stand up and come back into your own chair, into your own space. Feel yourself separating your physical body here, the divine feminine in that chair. Feel it very fully. And then go and sit back in that chair and feel the embodiment of the divine feminine. Have a very physical sensation and physicality of this experience. And then get back up and separate yourself from her. I want you to notice that you at any time can really create this space, that any time you're needing that divine feminine support, you can embody this completely. And I want you to go through and name those characteristics of that embodiment with your divine feminine in I am statements. So if your magical mother or divine feminine was wild and fierce, you would say, I am wild. I am fierce. I am the divine feminine. And really adorn and cloak yourself, feeling the chills and the electricity and the essence and energy that become invoked in those I am statements. So take a moment, and for every one of those characteristics that you wrote down about your divine feminine, make up I am statements for those. And anytime you are getting lost or wrapped up in the feminine that you were raised with, this old programming, say those I am statements and adorn yourself with who you truly are. Adorn yourself with the divine feminine and heal vibrationally and on an atomic level, changing the very cells of your body so you no longer react or give or share that old feminine programming. There's a few crystals that come in the chakra box this month, and they are witch's broom or black kyanite, which is such an incredible way to really diffuse or remove that old programmed feminine energy. You'll also be receiving a moonstone, and the moonstone is really our way to hold and transmute and to know that we go in these cycles. We go from shining our light brightly with like the moon to having a space where we need to recharge and plant seeds in the dark and go and explore those dark secret places. And then you will also receive a piece of chalcedony. And this is literally solidified water from a volcano. So there is a flow to this crystal. When you see chalcedony, you can see that it once moved and was liquid. And so just like us stepping into that flow, stepping into the divine feminine, stepping into the essence of who we truly are, releasing and moving through and past those old feminine programs. I look forward to hearing about your personal experiences, either in the one-on-one support text messages that you will get weekly, or in the private forums that are available for this group. And thanks so much for letting me be a part of your healing journey. I'll see you soon.
Stephanie, your light shines so brightly. You are a consistent lighthouse for those who seek out a knowing of who they are, and seeing that all of the experiences and the journeys and the lessons that you have experienced and been through, you are continuously piecing yourself together towards wholeness rather than using all those experiences to remain broken or shattered or cause blame. Your journey is far from over, and so do not be discouraged. Create space to embody me. Create space to know that you're not doing this journey alone. You have so many of us that you can tap into at any time. And you can do so consistently and regularly. We're asking you to put out these words and this work for the betterment of the world. And you're not supposed to do this journey on your own. When you want to sit down and turn on that faucet, tap into us and we'll pour right through you so that you don't have to use your own energy and effort and exhaust yourself. This isn't what this process is about. You are deeply loved, and you're doing everything exactly perfectly for you and for all the lessons that you came here to learn.